chirping away. Still a little rattly.
A little rattly, yeah.
Sheet metal block. It's Tuesday of I don't know what day, sometime. We're like days back on this project. So we own and run a motorcycle shop, which we have to work at all day long. So we've been doing that until like the afternoon and then finishing off the day with a little bit of car stuff. Trent's working on putting this angle kit knuckle set up in his car right now, and he's got to cut the tie rods or the steering rods or some kind of that I don't know what they're called technically. But he's got to cut those down. He's doing that, and then once they're cut, he can bolt the front end back together, and the front end should be done, which will be pretty dope. It's probably going to have a lot of angle. The BMWs are nice. The lower arm has a lot of clearance already. Watch your face. Grab all that thing so it'll move. Move it down. Turn it. You in?
Turn it more.
There we go. A little less. There we go. That's got a pretty serious amount of angle. Like that should be all that you need right there. Damn, we have to do an alignment on it. We can do a little tape and measure alignment.
You see that hammer right there?
The wheel spacers, do they have studs that bolt into that and then you bolt into the spacer separate?
No, it's just like a spacer, and then it's got longer studs.
Oh, and it bolts through the spacer?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. That's a crazy amount of angle. That might be a little too much. You're gonna have to space the wheel and maybe cut the fender wall or something. That's a crazy amount of angle, dude. Wow. That's pretty aggressive. How much was that kit?
It's like 130 bucks.
Hit that shit with a gun. 130 bucks and you get that much angle. Yeah, give her hell. Man, that's it. Wheel and spacer on this thing. I want to see what it's going to look like. Man, you might have to have a wicked offset, dude, because it's going to put the tire right into the arm.
On the dudes that I've seen do it, they say like a spacer is required.
Yeah, how big?
They don't say.
What are those, 1 inch?
They're just under. I think they're like 1/2 inch, pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna need a much bigger spacer.
Let's see. Gotta do the toe and alignment and shit too.
The brake rotor, the caliper almost touches the arm.
Yeah.
And you've got 8 inches of tire sticking past that hub right there.
Okay, this is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, it sucks not having studs to throw it up on. Oh, that makes it easier. Pop it up on your knees. Action.
How does it? What about the clearance on the arm?
It's good.
Look at that angle, dude.
Dude, that's a shitload. That's
angle.
That's crazy angle. For 140 bucks?
They sell like cheap ones on eBay too for $100.
That's the beauty of the BMW. Look at that arm. All that arm, how it curves back around like that. You got to pay extra for that on a vet. Dude, that is nasty. Whole inner fender well's got to come out though. That is in the way. But other than that, you're sitting like ridiculous. This thing's gonna be sick, dude. Yeah, easy to drift.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be able to just hang it.
Yeah,
Walk sideways. Just pain.
Oh man, I'm jealous. The front end is mostly done on this thing, and we are assembling the rear end right now. Trent's looking up the torque specs for the differential. We got that guy back up in the car so far. She's tightened up in there. We got to hook up the axles and the drive shafts. And he's looking up some specs because we just happen to have a service manual for an E46 BMW in the shop, which is weird, but handy at the same time. So once he figures that out, we still got to plumb brake lines, and there's a lot of little things to do, but the back half of this might just be done and pretty close to being on the ground pretty soon.
Fuck no, dude, this isn't coming up at all. Oh, this isn't get that thing way in there. I got good about that. It's lifting in front of it. Yeah, I am. It's not moving anywhere. Fuck, excuse me, use my... Still in? I'm sliding it right there. Okay. No, dude. There isn't enough room at all. Is it lifting up at all? Yeah, I got it way up there. Oh! I got it almost jammed up in top of it. Fucking motherfucker!
We got the differential in and then realized to put the lower arms in, the differential has to come out. Just trying to get some bolts out so we can try and move that thing around a little bit to get some room to get the bolt in for the diff, or the lower arm between the diff. The lower arms on these things are junk too. They look like a pair of chopsticks or maybe a bobby pin or something. This is definitely something that you'd want to upgrade quickly.
Oh, this is whack, dude.
Lift it up, squeeze it up from the back. Put that pry bar in the back.
Well, the front's down too. I need to lift up both.
Just let the front be down. Just pry the back up. That's where the axle is.
But it, I mean, I can fucking... That's the top in car, and it's not, doesn't give it enough.
Yeah, that's completely all the way up.
Yeah, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here you go. Working in there, Trent.
You just tap the bolt up.
I mean, I need 3 hands to do it. I need 2 to lift this shit alone, and then 1 to get it in there.
You can pop the drive shaft bolts out and just slide the whole thing back.
I got it.
Ah! Oh. Glorious days. Watch your fingers. Well, that was easy. See, just easily put that bolt in there.
Shut the fuck up.
And everything just easily bolted just right up, just like that. They just slide right in with just a little bit of maneuvering, a little bit of simplicity.
Oh man, a whole lot of bullshit.
Ah.
Yeah, I gotta handle it.
No. Oh yeah, car shit.
Car shit.
I was into cars and things. She was into
Should
pain.
be a slot on, yeah. You know.
I know where the slots are. I used to work with a lot of slots.
I've been known to hang with the slaughter too.
Trent's been wrestling the ass of this car all morning. Just ass wrestling all morning. And I'm putting on the brake caliper right now and setting this side up. which the brake caliper mount that I welded on didn't weld on real straight. So I gotta do a little bit of shimming. I mean, I do a little shim here and there, but I gotta shim it up just a little bit. It also was a real piece of shit adapter kit that did not fit the car at all, kind of had to make it fit, and I made it fit best I could. The other side seems a little more proper. This one sits just a little
slight, yeah.
A little bit. But you know, once I get her all shimmed and dialed in, everything should be fine. As far as that goes, I just had to shorten that bolt up just a little bit because it was in the way of the bracket by like a cent, I don't even know, millimeter, I guess in metric terms.
Metric small measurement.
Like a 1/16 of an inch in English.
I feel like I hit a really heavy chest day.
You better either just, oh man, I forgot about that. The kettlebell on an incline bench.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That's a good pump right there.
Yeah, I should have done that yesterday. But anyways, it yeah, that's what Trent's been doing all day long.
Yeah, I had to lower the subframe from under the car because I had one of the bushings in upside down. So we had to lower the entire subframe with all the arms and the brakes and all that already hooked up. The diff was all bolted in. I had to unbolt the drive shaft, drop that, flip the bushings, get it all back up in there. It was a team effort. We even had June over here helping out. Working on cars sucks. This sucks.
Dual caliper setup, mounted, needs hydraulic lines, and we don't have enough hardware to put the other side on yet, so I think I'll just keep moving along on this. What do you got? Is the underneath done yet?
I just got to put one more bolt in on the track bar and the underneath is done.
And that's all done. We can hook the shocks up and assemble that other side over there except for the one, or the calipers, period, because we don't have bolts for those. Which fuck, I'd have to take bolts out so we can figure out what bolt they are if we're gonna go get aftermarket stuff.
I could just get the thread pitch off the other one.
Yeah, but it needs to be like they're colored like a Bigfoot. We should get those bolts because they step up to a fatter like shank that fits into the bracket itself. So actually on this side, if it didn't have that shank, I could use that to do a little adjustment manipulation and get that thing probably in a better place. So I'll pull one of these forking things out right here.
Pull those out and I'll use those for the stock one over there, and then we'll do the same because it might be the same case over there. Was she going down?
Oh yeah.
There we go. We're sucking.
True sucking. Oh, you got a leak.
Got a leak?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you bastard. This is indeed where it lives. Where it makes its residency. Okay. Now they're tight.
Back it off.
Yeah, it's all the way back up.
Is it in gear again?
It is in neutral. It's not spinning.
I'm just gonna cut like it's in gear. Sure, you got it neutral. That is a pretty sloppy shifter.
I'm positive.
Yeah, it moves in here, but you're.
I mean, it's got a. You're moving everything with that. Maybe put a wheel on it. You might have more leverage.
Man, it feels like it's really.
You're moving both axles and the drive shaft with
It
it.
feels like it's in gear, and I'm trying to turn the motor over. Just throw a wheel on it and turn it around then. How does it roll?
Like there's brake pressure in it.
Tell me how it rolls now. Is it worse?
A little bit, yeah, a little worse.
Yeah, it's just a partially cheap handbrake setup. And I just, yeah, the way it sits, like it needs to be completely unadjusted all the way out, or it's got a little bit of pressure. And then you got a fucking super long throw, so I would say just grind through the old pads a little bit. And those are some slicks. Those are 1/2 inchers.
Clears beautifully. Oop. Nope.
And a hit.
The wheel weights on the caliper.
You know, I say we just put the wheels on there and go do some burnouts and see how she clearances herself out.
Let her just from clearance it out.
Yeah, take her down the road for a rip. Be fine.
I don't know, man. It hits pretty hard.
Yeah. Pull that wheel off there and we'll grind down the brake caliper bracket.
Where it's at? Just is it just hitting the bracket or the caliper?
Probably. Well, we'll
find out.
We'll see. I just scraped her up pretty good. I think we're on day 57.
A 2-day job.
Just a real recap. This is good. We were gonna knock this out in a week. If you can tell that my hair's been several different lengths. I might have even had a beard at one time. I don't even know. Trent had short hair when we started. Jesse was 3. And we're almost done. It's actually, we've been working on this so long that the Canadians here were here for a week hanging out. Jesse being one of them, and he's already been gone, and he's back here hanging out again. That's the timeline that's been going on this, you know, little clips of putting this car here together. And today could be the day, though. Realistically, I think that tire's gonna hit your fender like a son of a bitch, but we do have a fender roller now.
Apparently these come stock with, what's this, camber?
Mm-hmm.
With like negative camber. Is it negative or positive? Negative, right?
Sure.
That's what Brandon said. I don't know. He might be full of shit.
But it's still like we're gonna have to set all that because they pulled the camber plates out, and I just threw them back in kind of where I thought I just threw them back in, honestly. I didn't even look. We need to set that. You know what we'll do? We'll just dump the camber all the way in. It won't be that aggressive.
And then
it'll clear right there.
So nice too.
It'll slide really easy. Your tires are toast already, so we'll just super camber this thing, stance it out. We gotta get you a vape box to hang around your neck though.
Oh, I'll put it on my rearview mirror.
Because you gotta have a vape box on a lanyard, and you have to have 2 or 3 key lanyards on your keychain too. Your pants are a little baggy too, honestly. You need to lose probably 15 pounds of mass in your legs, and you can get some really skinny pants and a shirt at least 4 times bigger than that one. And then he'll be ready for stance boying it. It's almost done.
Quick and easy like my sister. Touches.
Again?
Finishing touches on the BBS's. Spokes are all lined up. Oh shit. Come on, baby. Oh shit. God damn it. Shit.
Uh-oh. They're all in pieces that fell out.
No, just fucking this shit. These are a little rough. I probably should have got new center caps while I was at it, but just gotta clock them right. There it is.
Ooh.
Okay. Center caps could be in better shape, but I mean, whew.
This looks pretty fly. Leave the old stalkers on for now until they burn off.
Yeah, burn up the rears, and it's been up on the lift so long I never thought it'd get done, you know?
I really want to pull that handbrake out on the street and see what happens.
You good?
Yeah, I hit it. Damn.
The rear fits damn good.
Dude, the front looks sick. It fits beautiful. Is it gonna clear? Eh.
It might, dude, actually.
If we could get the fender roller in there and roll those, that would be
There's
perfect.
actually, dude, I mean, there's a good bit of, like, dude, that's a good bit of clearance in there. Clarence.
Clarence. Eh. Yeah, go turn the wheel around.
This shit's sick.
It's perfect.
Oh, you're clearing it.
It's hitting right there. The tire's hitting the frame.
The frame or the fender?
No, inside of the frame in there where it was before. It's gonna need a spacer probably. Which we're gonna have to bring them fenders out for sure. Dude, if you had like a 225 on here or a 215 with some stretch,
That'd probably fit a lot better up front.
yeah, it would be perfect.
Taxman knowing where I live, dog.
Well, this is almost the end of a long road.
Yeah, it's been what, a 2-month process probably, and a 3-day job?
Like a month. Like a good solid month into this. But just a little bit here and there.
Yeah, we didn't work on it the whole time.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out of the driveway over here. Wow, that thing's gnarly, dude. Is that first gear?
Yep.
Yo, the rear end in this is gnarly aggressive.
You could hear it just chirping away.
I've never drove one that was straight locked up. I always bought like clutch pack rear ends and shit, and this is, it's insane. Still a little rattly.
A little rattly, yeah. Which the whole rear is gutted, so we're gonna hear every little noise that comes out of the rear end because it's just sheet metal. Oh my god, dude! Oh, careful, there's bikers.
Dude, that was effortless. That was absolutely effortlessly doing nothing. I barely gave it gas.
Oh.
It's like being on an old burner tire that's been out in the sun for 6 years. The trunk open?
That's a new noise.
Did you put?
Rotors.
Oh, it's the brakes.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear everything too.
Sounds like metal on metal though.
You put fluid in the rear end, right?
Yeah. That sounds pretty gnarly. Something's burning up too. You smell that?
No.
Oh, it might have just been the tires from fucking.
You also have no insulation, no sound deadening, no nothing. Those brakes are just right on our back right now.
Yeah.
Here, don't fret. This will probably be one of the most fun things you'll ever own.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, we just got a bunch of all the things for putting my wheels together, and Trent needed some parts. Woo, that is sunny. And it's Trent's turn to drive the BMW. Watch out for the car. She made a horrible noise when I pulled into the driveway.
I mean, it was probably just really aggressive on the fucking entry. Ooh, there it was again. Did you hear it?
Yeah, what is that?
It was like...
Something just rattling around back there, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. The brakes are quieting down too.
Yeah, when you get them up to speed, they definitely got something jammed up in there that need to be.
Probably just dirt and shit being tossed around.